Hi!
Hey!
Guess who it is, people?
Hey!
We're going to give y'all time to get on here. It's 3 o'clock. We're starting on time. This is a huge first for us. We're trying to do right. We are on time. So let me see here. I'm waiting for it to pop up.
I think it's just your phone.
What you mean?
Because they can see our whole head on the live.
Sure can. Help, Lord. Glad my hair somewhat done. All right, let's tag.
Let me share.
Welcome. Say hello to us so we know who is on. We're going to tag some people that say they don't ever know when we're on here. How is everybody doing today?
They probably eating that barbecue.
Right. It's Labor Day. Happy Labor Day, everybody.
Happy Labor I don't think.
Hopefully you all have had a wonderful, restful day. I've been out in the streets today. There's my mom, so we know she's on.
Ew.
It has been an adventurous day for me. I had a brunch with my board of directors for my choir, which was very, very eventful. I'll have to tell y'all about that a little bit later down in the show. Then I just went and bought some new slides. It's that season for me. I'm just coming all out of my box. I've never had slides before, and so this year is just a new year for me. Tag, share this live now, because today's topic is the problem was me.
Mm-hmm.
But you are now live with H&R Talk.
Yep.
I'm Hendo, and
I'm Royal.
so we welcome you all on this special Labor Day edition. So normally we talk about issues pertaining to other people, but today we want to talk about self. You can't fix anything until you fix your self. My mom says she's hungry. Well, you've got to look at self, mother, and see why your self is hungry.
Why is it?
Is it because you haven't gone to get food? Is it because you haven't cooked food? Or what? The problem was within self. Well, we got 4 people watching. Who are the 4 people? Tell us hello. Tell us good morning. Let us know.
Tag, and share.
Oh, at 5, we're moving on up in the world.
We
God
are.
is good.
Maybe we should start covering up the numbers so
right.
when we see one, we actually know what's real.
All right. Like, tag, and share. We've got some things to give away today, guys. So we are excited. But today's topic is the problem was me. Hey, Misha. Hey, sis. Hey.
Y'all put that barbecue down for a second.
Right, put that barbecue down. I'm leaving Publix and trying to get home and fix food.
Put that barbecue down for 1 second. Or eat the barbecue while
you watch.
You watch.
You know.
I don't think no football on today.
Well, I wouldn't know.
Do we even know what we see here?
I wouldn't know at all.
Do we even know if football is on? If so, we ain't gonna take up too much of y'all time.
Live, you tell.
Y'all supposed to be relaxing anyway. Y'all know y'all gotta go to work tomorrow.
Y'all sure do.
So you might well just go and relax with us.
I'm gonna be talking about y'all sure do. I gotta go to work.
I definitely have to go.
So while we're waiting on some more people to come on here, tell us what y'all been doing today on this Labor Day.
Are you grilling? Are you cooking?
Or are you just resting? Misha said, not me.
Put us on the surround sound in the house so everybody can listen to us.
Right. Wake the whole neighborhood up.
Yeah.
Because this is the H&R Talk. Y'all, one day we're going to have some theme music coming on here once you get on here, but we got to make sure they ain't copyrighted so that Facebook don't shut us down. You know, all of that good stuff.
Well, we be sitting here talking and y'all can't hear.
Right, can't hear nothing we're saying.
Because they'll cut their audio off in a minute. We'll cut their audio off.
You have been muted. All right, so let's hop on in here. We've got 7. 7 is the number of completion. So we thank you for, well, now we 8 new beginnings. Hallelujah.
New beginnings.
You can tell we've been to somebody's church. All right. So the problem was me. So we're going different routes with this. Hey, Fabian, we're going different routes with today. We want to talk about certain problems that we brought on upon ourselves. We want to also address mental health. Mental health, and then...
commitment, I think, was one.
Yeah, commitment, all right? So, the problem was me. A lot of times, it's easy for us to blame other people for the issues that we have in our life without really addressing what we did to contribute. Now, that's not always the case, and so sometimes if you do experience trauma and you are a victim, you don't have to say, well, the problem was me. That's not what we're saying.
And those are oftentimes the ones that already have that mindset. Like,
Right.
What did I do wrong? What did I do? We're not talking to y'all. Not
today.
Not today.
We'll come back to y'all.
We talking to the ones in denial.
Right. All of you all
who don't think that they do anything wrong. I thought 100 Bun was convicted and went and bought some fruit.
Well, I bought dill pickle chips. Mm-hmm. You know, is that a fruit or a vegetable? The fruit? Is a pickle a fruit? What is it?
I don't know.
Close enough. God knows my heart.
He does.
The problem is clearly me.
It is. For your understanding.
I bought one of these too. But clearly it's hereditary. So clearly I get the sweets from somewhere.
From somewhere.
From somewhere. So the problem is me and my parentals. All right. But, forgiveness. That was the other one we had talked about.
Yeah.
So sometimes in life, the problem is not necessarily that the person doesn't change or the person is not doing right. But sometimes the problem is that we don't forgive the people that hurt us or forgive ourselves for the things that we have dealt with and gone through. So I'll let you take this.
Oh, goodness. Why me? So we're starting with forgiveness.
If you want to start.
Okay, well, let's start deep and then let's lighten it up the situation since we still have people coming in. I feel like when it comes to the problem being you have to forgive yourself. First of all, you have to dive deeper into what your ulterior motive is. Because sometimes there might be an ulterior motive. Like, for instance, you might, I hate to touch on the topic of dating, but that's just, I guess, my specialty. But you want to date this person for this particular reason. Maybe it's to help you with your image. Maybe it's to help you financially. And when things don't work out, you want to blame them because very well the situation could have been their reason of why things ended. But you had an ulterior motive in the beginning. So you have to, at that point, forgive yourself. Yes, I did it. Yes, this is what I wanted to happen and it didn't. So I forgive me as well. And I think that's one of the biggest things you can do. And I was telling my friends one time, you physically have to look yourself in the mirror and be like, hey, Rebecca, I forgive you. I forgive you because this is what we want, because I wanted to do this. I wanted to do that. This was my ulterior motive and it didn't go that way. So Rebecca, I forgive you. And it helps with you forgiving others. So that's my take on it.
Fabian first said, what is the issue with stress? Because people are downing themselves, so that's why they are stressed. And a lot of times we don't learn how to deal with stress because we don't learn how to have stress relievers. I have a friend that I fuss at him all the time, and y'all are going to say, you fuss at him for this? But he works all of the time. If I call him at 6 o'clock in the morning and say, what are you doing? He goes, take a wild guess. If I called him at 10 at night and I say, what are you doing? And he'll say, take a wild guess. Because he is working. He is working all the time. And I tell him all the time, you got to rest. You got to relax. I've tried to get him out of town with me. I've tried to get him to do certain things until finally his body literally forced him to rest, where he ended up in the hospital. And then he had to go live with some family members for them to take care of him while he recovered. And so now he's able to work from home. But guess what? He's back to the cycle of working all day, all night. And so that sometimes is stressful, thinking that you have to do this. Yes, your job is important, but you've got to make time for yourself.
You do.
You've got to just find that comfortable space. So I posted last night that in a couple of weeks, school teachers in my district, we will be out of school for an entire week. And I am just taking that week for me. I'm not going to nobody's church. I'm not going to nobody's program, concert, nothing. I am going out of town the few days that I can go, just for me to get away. All right? And if I choose to have company, it'll probably be this right here, so we can go live from the location where I am. I'm not going to tell y'all exactly.
Right. We'll
where
just
I'm
pop
going.
up. Just
right.
be
We're just
nosy
going to pop
and
up and
tune
just
in.
be nosy. All right? If you see spaceships in the background, mind your business. Just know we stress-free. All right?
Literally. And another thing I think with that is, I have two things to touch on. I think in some standpoints, people are running away from something, which is why they probably work too much, probably why they work out too much, why they eat too much. I think they could possibly very well be running away from another thing. And then when it comes to work, I feel like you have to take those breaks, because the same email that they send your coworkers telling you when your arrangements is going to be the same email at the latter end saying that position is open. So just take care of yourself. You got to. Your job will still be there, and if it's not, God will.
So, speaking of work and the problem with me, if every job you go to, you keep running into the same problems, or my coworker's messy, or my boss is rude, or something like that, it may be your expectations are too high. We cannot... Okay, so there's one thing about promotion. If you are the janitor, you cannot walk around the school like you're the principal. But your work ethics should be on the same level as the principal. A lot of times, we who are employees go to a job acting like we are the employer. And then when things don't go our way, now, it's because she don't like me. No, there's a company policy, and they have to abide by what the policy is. So sometimes the problem is us being employees walking around as if we're indispensable, like the employer. What do you think?
I agree. I'm sorry, I was reading Fabian's comment. She said, if you keep running into the same problem, what do you do? I think you evaluate yourself. Because it's almost like how they say God continues to give you the same test until you pass it. So I think you have to pretty much evaluate yourself. As an example, never mind. I was going to give you an example, but I'm currently in a situation. I ain't trying to disappear right now. Not right now. But yeah, I think you have to evaluate yourself, and the test, you will eventually pass the test. If you've tried things that you think were feasible, I think you should just probably step outside the norm. Not speaking to you, just the person, you as in general, the person. Step outside and do something different. Do something differently, and hopefully that works. Well, no, hopefully, I think it would.
I kind of like the vein of this. So everybody that's watching right now, if you have a question, please type it. And we're going to do our best to respond and answer from the knowledge that we have.
Right.
We're not the experts.
We're not.
We're not gurus. We just do this to be a blessing. Somebody needs this outlet. Everybody doesn't have that opportunity to go talk to a counselor. And we will proudly tell you, we both, in our young lifetime, have seen counselors. Hey, Deidre.
Yes.
We've seen counselors, we've seen therapists to help cope and deal with situations that we've been through. But everybody doesn't have that opportunity to go talk to somebody. And this is a virtual platform where we share with you our experiences. And you can share with us. Again, we are not the experts. We're not perfect by a long shot. But this is the avenue that God gave us. So we want to use this tool. So today's topic is, the problem was me. Learning how to deal with self in every situation to find out how we could have done things better, or how we can correct and fix the situation. Coming from the standpoint of commitment, forgiveness, and...
That's a good one. I think, was it the only two? Was there a third one?
It was a third one.
Oh, now you know.
Now, if you've been around us long enough, you'll know.
It'll pop up later. Oh, and to add in, if you don't want to comment down below, you can DM, and it'll pop up, and then we'll read it anonymously.
Yeah, just DM me, and we'll...
Or hit us with the "my friend was asking."
Right,
asking for a friend.
Because I'm asking for a friend. Never mind. All right. The problem with me. So I will tell you, back to the job incident. So I've been that person that goes in, because God has shown me favor on most of my jobs, that I have the mentality that I do what I want to do. Show up when I want to show up. Go when I want to go. Yada, yada, yada. And thus far, the Lord has blessed me that I still have a job.
Lord.
And that things are still going the way I need them to. But until I reach that level, I still have to give the same amount of ethics. My students know I'm never going to let them down. They might not see me all the time, but when they do see me, I give them my 100%.
As you should.
But commitment. When you sign up to do something in your life, you've got to be committed.
Yes.
100%. Anything that I know I'm not going to be committed to, I bow out gracefully.
And that's having integrity.
That is integrity.
That's integrity.
And that's going to be that's another word that I think the Holy Spirit hit me last night and said integrity, because I'm dealing with some people that, I won't say they don't have integrity, but our interactions with each other have not been integral.
Sorry for my slang.
And so, you fine. I'm just trying not to cuss. They have not been integral. And so, that teaches me a lesson in how to have things written down on paper, yada, 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 blase, blase, blase.
Right.
Now, I do have an actual written agreement with them on something that they owe me. And so, me and my lawyer will be contacting them. So he says, my wife and I are still dealing with the loss of her mom, and I want to know as a man, how can I help her deal with this situation? So the first thing, and I'm going to take it away from spiritual, because we go to church. Y'all went to church with me, so
and
you know
people don't want
prayer,
to
all that other kind of stuff. Yeah. But first, grief counseling. Being there, letting her cry through those moments, letting her vent when she needs to vent. There has to be a release for both of you, because Vicky meant something to you as well. So she has to see you heal while you walk her through her healing as the head of the household. But you both can see a grief counselor. The kids can join in, because there's a void there with your children as well. So grief counseling, I strongly suggest it. Now, I had a grief counselor. She didn't do crap for me. Why do I have this cussing spirit today? She didn't do crap for me. So, but the problem was me. I'm not going to say that my grief counselor wasn't doing her job. I just did not receive her well. So I know it was me, because number one, it was a phone call from a private number. And the first thing was, you don't have enough decency for me to see where I'm calling from, that you're calling me from a private number. So I shut down on her immediately. And then every time she called me thereafter, I stopped answering the phone. So I did not fully go through the grief process, because it wasn't the process that I wanted. Boom. So sometimes in life, and I'm not saying this is with Fabian, but still, we're dealing with ourselves today. So I'm going to be transparency. She's going to be transparency. We're just going to be blank together.
Just out here.
Just out here.
Flow. Trust in God.
Ooh-wee. So I did not do the process the way I should, because I wanted my process to be a certain way. I am helping myself today. Yes. All right? So sometimes in life, the process is not going to be how we want it to be, but you still have to trust the process. All right? Like my girlfriend. Ooh, did I just say that on the live?
You did.
Mighty God.
We serve.
So,
boom.
She and I have been talking lately about my weight loss journey. And so when I lost weight last year, it was because I became a vegetarian. I stopped eating meat and the weight dropped. I was walking every day, and she tells me literally about 30 minutes ago, she tells me on the phone, you won't see the results that you want until you start going to the gym and working out. Baby, did you not see me last year in this pandemic, as skinty as I was? I ain't going to nobody's gym.
Moses.
I didn't step foot in no Planet Fitness. I just changed my eating habits and was walking a lot.
Which is what any trainer would tell you. It's all about the eating, not the working out part.
Right. But she wants me to go through this process of working out. But I don't want to go through that process. Why? Because I know what comes with that process. There's going to be some pain. There's going to be some sweating. And if my hair done and I sweat with this, it ain't going to be nothing nice.
It's not. But the results are going to be wonderful.
Results, I mean, I have a friend all the way in Flint, Michigan. He was a larger guy. And, to see him now, but knowing he worked out. I want those results. I just don't want to go to the gym. So the problem is me.
Self.
It's self.
The problem is
all right,
self.
Deidre says, absolutely. I did grief counseling after my dad passed. My mom and sister did it with me. However, it was harder after my mom passed because she was a part of the group that I was in. And so, yeah, sometimes group counseling will work, and it's beneficial. Like, she and I didn't go to the same counselor, but knowing we both were in counseling together helped the process a little bit because we were accountable to each other. My coworker, who was the one who referred me to grief counseling, when the lady would call and I would ignore her, I would immediately go talk to him. So I still had a way and an outlet to talk to somebody, but it was spurred upon. I just didn't want to talk to her. So I was going to go talk about her first to him. And after we finished talking about her, then he let me get off my chest what I need to get off of it. All right?
Well, I haven't dealt with grief yet. I try not to get that close to people to deal with it. So,
well, if I go before you, you better cry.
I mean, yeah.
Oh.
Of all the things to say, Jesus. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna cry. I choose not to get that close to people. I just know I'm beyond Lord Jesus. I ain't gonna speak it into existence. Just watch
Now,
me.
you go before me. I'm gonna be, take me with the Lord. I'm gonna do a live show from the funeral. We're live.
Oh, God.
At the funeral. I'm Hendo. Say it. Say your part. Then I'll get mad. She won't say it back, y'all. But this royal. And you are now watching the final H&R Talk.
Don't let me have...
No, Deidre, this is not my girlfriend.
We didn't give the disclaimer in the beginning of the show like we normally do.
Deidre, this is my god sister Royal.
Yes.
All right, my co-host.
Yes.
This is not my girlfriend.
Yes.
We don't want any problems. She knows my girlfriend.
And she's a wonderful lady.
Baby, if you watching, I did not claim her as my girlfriend.
He did it.
I did not. Ooh, Deidre trying to get her shot.
Oh, God. We stopped laughing at everything. See, we didn't get a disclaimer in the beginning.
Fabian said, my mom and dad passed, so I learned to deal with it, but my brothers took everything. So, yeah, so it's a process. It is a process. And the kicker is, nobody can tell you how to walk that process but you. Nobody can tell you how long your process is going to take. You will know exactly what you need to do once you're connected into the place. So try the grief counseling. See how you all can get that and get it taken care of. And like I said, I don't want to come from the spiritual aspect because you all know that. Prayer is definitely needed. But again, talking to someone, having someone that you both can see together. And then, like I said, include the kids as well because the kids, they're dealing with it as well. Hey, Miss Deborah, how are you? Grief is truly a personal journey. Speaking of grief, so this week is the 1-year anniversary. My grandmother passed last year on September 9th, my mother's mom, and then my dad's dad passed away the very next day, September 10th. And so this has been an up and down journey for me throughout this last year. Some days I'm good. Some days I'm not good. I mean like angry. Like I just want to fight everything and everybody. And so I don't know how I will be this week coming up. But the way God has orchestrated things to be. Unfortunately, I will be at a funeral Thursday. So I won't really be able to just sit and sulk in grief on Thursday. And then Friday I will be out of town with teachers at a workshop. So I can't even just sit and sulk on Friday either. So God orchestrates our lives. Of course, I wouldn't want to be at a funeral on Thursday, but he orchestrates our lives in such a way that we won't walk through these things alone. If we do, it's because we choose to be alone. So with that, Fabian, I would definitely tell you prayer. Prayer is the key.
Yeah.
For God to touch their hearts as well as your heart. Because your heart can become hardened towards your brothers through that situation. So you have to guard your heart to continue to love them in spite of. You have to love them in spite of. And I'm speaking from personal experience. I have a family member right now that I don't talk to. I don't associate with them. They are blocked on Facebook. Like, I don't collect $200. I don't pass go. I don't do any of that. And I know the problem is me. I have not forgiven them for what they did to me. I know the problem is me. I know it. Without the shadow of a doubt. But I have been praying, asking to get better. Because I know I can't see Jesus if I don't forgive them. I've got to forgive them. But not for them. I could care less. And just listen to this. I don't want y'all to hear this wrong. Just because you forgive a person does not mean you have to reconnect with them. I can forgive them and be cordial, speak well of them, but that does not mean we have to return back to the place, because we will probably never be in the place that we once were in. Never. But I got to forgive them and move past that hurt to where I can at least acknowledge their presence. Now, many of you all don't know me for real, for real. I have a stone wall around my heart that once you get kicked out of the pearly gates of my heart, that's it. Like, if Royal and I fall out, which God forbid that ever happens.
Again.
Shit.
It wasn't a bad thing. I just had to throw that out there. It wasn't like
I just know what not to do. Just don't need to tell her, hey, I like you. Not a mistake, my bad. Woo. But if she and I ever fall out and we end up in a room this close together, I will literally sit here as if she's not even here. That's how bad I am. And I know that that's me, that I'm the problem. I've done that before to other family members. We would be literally sitting side by side in a room and not say two words to each other. I am the king of ignoring. Hey, I'm rhyming. Hey, glory.
keep going, keep going.
I'm the king of ignoring on this day so that you can get out of my way. Moo. Ooh, I was gonna get there. Ooh, that ratchet was coming out. Ooh, I was ready.
Rubbed out on me. Rubbed off on me.
But the problem is me, so I know that's something that I have to pray about and work on, that my heart has become hardened towards this person. So I've got to chisel that ice down and warm my heart back up to this person. Because again, I'm stuck with them. They family. They gonna be here.
That's true.
Now they family by marriage, but they still family. You know,
that's true.
We can't choose.
Unless the person get a divorce, then they got done.
Well, I ain't gonna pray for that. That'd be so rude on my part. That'd be so rude on my part.
That'd be horrible.
And I thought about praying, and I really did. How does it make the other person feel when you do that? Honestly,
we don't care.
Well, not that I don't care, but they've done it to me. So clearly the feeling is mutual, because I did at a family funeral, I did walk over to an area where they were and they walked away. So at the time I was ready. My heart had softened up and I was ready to move on, forgive, and do whatever. And they did to me what I've done to them. So I can't even be mad. I cannot be mad because they pulled a me on me. But that showed me that we're just not ready. We're not in that place. And that's okay. That is okay. Sometimes it's all about timing.
It is.
If a house is on fire and you remember you had cookies on the stove, that's not the time to go back to get them cookies off the stove.
Right, because they're done.
They are well done.
They're done.
And you will be too. So sometimes it's not best to go get the thing you desire while the fire is still burning.
That's a word.
Somebody put that on your Facebook
That's
status after. Don't click off the live, but later on,
that is
put that up. Don't. What did I say?
I don't know. You gotta go back and listen to it. That is, we had to go back and listen to it or do that. What mark was we at? It don't tell us how many minutes.
29. So I gotta go back to 29.
Y'all remember 29 to make the status for
Lord
tomorrow.
Jesus, and I said that thing felt good, and I sure forgot it just that quick.
Because I was getting ready to post.
Who remembers what I said?
That one was good.
Right? It was.
It was.
Mighty God. I'm going to have to go back and watch that.
Right at 29.
Right there at the 29 mark. All right. Anybody else have any questions or topics while we're talking today about the problem with me? Dealing with commitment, forgiveness, you know.
All that stuff.
All of it.
And forgiving yourself is the hardest thing. We forgive so many other people. We'll take the blame for so many things, but we never look at the man in the mirror and say, "Hey, I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you for making the wrong decision. I forgive you for letting this person treat you that way. I forgive you for..." Like, you really have to look yourself in the mirror and reassure that person. We want reassurance from everybody else, but we don't reassure ourselves. And that I think that's a sign of self-care. Mm-hmm. That's one of the main signs of self-care.
Hey, D. My mom says sometimes it's not good to get something off of the fire while it's still burning. D said that just means what you said came direct from the Holy Spirit. I know it did, because I would have never said nothing like that.
She said she don't remember what you said. So everybody go back to the 29 mark when it's over.
I'm going to go get our beverages. He said, how do you deal with low self-esteem? I got a good one for that, because I dealt with it for 20-some odd years. So
I have too. 29 and I'm 29.
Oh,
How do you deal with low self-esteem? Oh my goodness. I think it's different for every person. It's a different route for every person, but I know one of the main reasons you have to practice self-care and self-love, and that's much easier said than done. But I had to, speaking from a personal experience, I had to purposely push myself to do things for me. Like I had to purposely push myself to take myself on dates. I had to purposely push myself to buy myself things. And once I saw how I felt after I did certain things for myself, it started to boost my self-esteem. While at the same time, I went through the whole forgiving myself process. I had to look in the mirror and I was like, Rebecca, I forgive you for allowing people to use you. I forgive you for doing this. I forgive you for doing that. And talking highly of myself to myself is what helped me to boost myself up, because people ain't it just ain't there. It's a learning process, but you just take the smallest things. If you like to work out, just purposely, you can boost your self-esteem up by just talk to yourself while you're lifting weights. Just whatever noise men make when they do that, or women as well. Just talk to yourself.
I wouldn't know.
And words of affirmation. That's how you boost your self-esteem. And when people compliment you, replay those compliments in your head. That's another thing. Like if somebody be like, "Oh, you're so wise, you're so handsome," whether you believe it or not, just replay those compliments, because clearly somebody else out there believed it.
But you gotta accept the compliment.
Okay,
that was one of my issues. I had heard so much negativity growing up from peers that I did not know how to take a compliment as I got older. Because when I heard compliments, I thought they came with ulterior motives.
Yes, yeah, that's true. That's true.
But I'll tell you, one of my biggest self-esteem, we was joking about it before the live. She told me, "You ain't got on your necklace." Baby, I was finna run to the car and get that necklace right now. Because I don't know what that necklace does for me, but it gives me a whole booster. Y'all hear me? And it's my cousin Tanisha. She is like one of my favorite cousins on my daddy's side. I went to her house one time to check on her, and I had that chain on. And when I walked in, she said, "Baby, it's a chain for me." And you got to know, Nisha, we each other's boots. So when she said that for me, baby, I wear that chain every chance I get. I was going to go put it on, I'm telling you.
I think for, what you was going to say?
But for me, dealing with low self-esteem, it came from not feeling confident enough in who I was. And then, again, you have to know what to take and what to throw out.
Right.
when people say things to you, especially if they're negative, you got to throw that out. You cannot let that sit on you. We're more prone to believe the negative things about us than the positive statements. If somebody says you'll never, we walk in that. But if somebody comes up to you and says, oh, you're going to be a such and such a great this and that, and, you know, and sometimes we confuse low self-esteem with humbleness. It's good to have self-esteem, but it's not good to be prideful.
That's true.
So I want to pray that I am highly esteemed to myself, but that I still remain humble in everything that I do and that I don't become boastful. I was just talking to a lady about an hour ago, and we were talking about a situation. Thank you, Maria. Sometimes it's not good to take some things off the fire when it's burning. All right, thank you so much, Maria. I had buck teeth. They were crooked. They was playing tic-tac-toe, 3 in a row. They was playing Hungry Hippo, all of that stuff. My mouth was jacked up from the floor up. And you can't tell me otherwise because I got the pictures to prove it. I got the proof in this pudding.
This man said Hungry Hippo.
I'm just saying all of it. Life. Sorry. My mouth was playing Sorry. Monopoly. It had a monopoly on its own. But it wasn't...
Did it pass go?
Didn't pass go. It went straight to jail. But I can talk about my mouth now because look at it.
With the bars. Was the bars your brace?
Baby, the boss was doing all kind of things. Looked like somebody was trying to break free. But thank God for Dr. whatever his name, rest his soul. Hush. Dr. rest his soul. He passed. But Tuscaloosa Orthodontics, they gave me an opportunity to smile again. And that was another self-esteem booster. I mean, it really was. And then when I got the blonde beard, I didn't do that for the people. But y'all, I'm telling you, these ladies love it. They still be in my inbox every time I post that picture out there.
I am weak.
They do. So that gave me a confidence boost. And some of y'all be trying to egg me on, talking about, you need to bring that blonde beard back. No, because I might not stay saved if I bring that blonde beard back. Because I'm telling you, some of y'all mamas and grandmamas be in my inbox. I just want y'all to know that about that blonde beard. So, and I don't want my girlfriend to have to come shoot y'all over me with this blonde beard.
Yo, miss. Fabian said, my family said I can't do anything in life, so how can I deal with it? Block them out. And that sounds hard. It sounds easier said than done. Let me just say that. But the ones that we want to support us the most are the ones that's going to least do it. It's like starting a business. You want your friends, you want your family to invest in your business. You want them to buy this, you want them to buy that. But they are the last ones to do it for the simple fact that they've known your process up until now. They've seen you grow up. They've seen all the negative side of things. And although they've seen the good side of things, it's easier for a stranger who does not know you to support you or to speak life into you than it is for your family. And unfortunately, we can't make them do anything. Like, yes, we want the support from my family. I remember when I wrote my first book, I think I wanted my mom and dad to buy my book. They did buy it. I wanted them to believe in my vision. And although, they believed in it as their daughter, but the way that I wanted them to believe in it, I had to realize, like, hey, like, it's not their drink. What is it? What's the man when God gives you a calling? It's not a 3-way call. It's you and God. So when your family says certain things, just try to block it out. Yes, it's a disappointment because you want them to speak life into you. You want them to say, yes, you can do this. Yes, you can't do that. But you can't dwell on that because that's just gonna make the situation worse. So it's easier said than done, but sometimes you just have to block them out. And I'm a fan of, like Bruce said, I'll block them. Like, I'm glad that I have a good relationship with my parents, but if it came down to it and they just went on the same page that I was on and they were speaking negative to me, I'm sorry, but I gotta block y'all. Siblings, I gotta block cousins, I gotta block you because you don't understand the calling that's on my life, and I need people around me. And sometimes your friends can be your closest family. What is it?
My godmother says
water sticking in blood.
Blood is close. Sometimes blood is thicker than water or something. My godmother says there will always be naysayers. Strive to be the best you and focus on what you believe you can achieve with a cheering squad if necessary. Oh, without a cheering squad. So, case in point, if you do have a cheering squad, don't lose them and their energy by focusing on the naysayers.
Mm-hmm.
If you got a team of people saying you can do this, don't run to them all the time about who doesn't believe in you. Because now it's like, well, we're here supporting you.
Right, you're unappreciative.
Right.
It's a slap in the face.
But you've got to do what you want to do. You got to do what you're best at, and you got to do what you're capable of doing. If the people's expectations of you are here, but your expectations are only here, you accomplish your expectations. Mm-hmm. Don't kill yourself trying to meet their level of expectations. As long as you are good at what you are doing, if your wife and your kids are your cheering squad, that's all you got to prove to.
That's it.
You got to prove nothing to nobody.
They come first
else.
Anyway.
Because people will always put higher expectations on you than what you expect. Now, if it's somebody in leadership over you, then yes, you aim to fulfill those expectations.
But even at that point, they're helping you.
Right, they're helping you.
They're helping you. They're just not like, they're going to do this.
If I go to a basketball game and LeBron is out there and I'm yelling from the stands what he should be doing, but I ain't the coach, how much, in my opinion, does LeBron care for?
Yeah, none.
None.
He gonna
whatsoever.
put you out like he did that. Never mind.
So
watching the video.
You gonna always have people sitting on the sidelines telling you how to do what you should be doing, and all they're doing is sitting on the sidelines. They have not invested in you. Mm-mm. They're not your coach. They're not even on the same team.
But they ain't even did it. How you tell me what to do and you ain't did it yet? Like you.
I used to love and so I've been a musician for over 20 years now. And I played for my father, maybe 15 of these 20 years of my life was spent playing with him off and on. So I know how to play for my father. And it used to crack me up when people who can't even play the organ used to tell me when it was time to do something and how to do it. That used to grind my gears. Like, well, if you're ready for it, come on down here and do it yourself.
Come on.
But when you know what you can do, you do it and you be the best. Martin Luther King said, if you are the street sweeper, you be the best street sweeper you can be. I can't come to you as the street sweeper expecting you to be the best culinary chef. Because I'm putting a higher expectation on you than what I should be. Now, those of you know me, I play, I sing, I cook, I bake. But I ain't trying to be a master of them all. I do what I can with the cooking and baking. And I thank God for y'all who trust me that to cook your macaroni and cheese, your dressings, your pound cakes, your lemon cakes. And I thank God that none of y'all have gotten food poisoning. But I don't spend my extra time trying to be the cake king out here. Because that's his calling. The Lord just blessed me to be able to cook and bake. But this music, that's my thing. I ain't even trying to steal Ricky Lake's job with this. Because this just my calling in this season. Now, if he blesses us to go further, then I take some classes on etiquette and all that other kind of stuff. But the chemistry, we ain't got to go to class for that because we got this.
Yeah, we do.
But again, I don't like her because I ain't trying to lose her.
Right. I'm weak. What am I doing? I'm missing. As it relates to it, Bruce, you can't read it to yourself.
I was just saying it out loud.
As it relates to a cheering squad, it is true that in the multitude of counselors there is safety. But as I continue grow, my goal is to have an ear so developed that my dependency on God is greater than others. That is true. That is true. That God should be like your best friend. That's who you should go to first. That way he puts you in the right multitude of counselors. He develops your circle of people. We go wrong when we try to develop, oh, this person has this connection, this person has this person has that, let me bring all of these people together. That's when you go wrong. Like, you pray to him, he starts bringing the people in, and then you form, your circle, your square, your triangle that way.
Whatever you need them to be.
Right.
Hey Monique, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're talking about the problem is me, dealing with forgiveness, self-esteem, commitment. So let's deal with this commitment thing. I will say I am a pretty committed guy. If I tell somebody I'm going to do something, I'm in it for the long haul. I don't just sign up for something temporarily. Like, that's not me. So, I think some of you saw my post a while back. When God placed on my heart to become a dad to my students, they know it's a lifelong commitment. And so, one of my daughters, she and I fell out last year. We are eating dill pickle chips, Hershey's cookies and cream bars, and we have Powerades. That's what we're eating, Fabian. But she and I fell out last year, and we have not spoken since. God so ordained it that she and I ended up in a room together a couple of weeks ago, full of people. And so the first day went by. Well, no, I actually saw her at the mall. And we kind of waved from a distance and kept it at that. So then the next time I saw her, we were in the same room full of people and no acknowledgement. So I thought about that and I said to myself, dang, you missed an opportunity to get it right. The very next day, in the same room, same group of people. And so I waited until she was by herself and said, hey, can we talk? We need to talk. And so that's what we did. We both talked about what each one of us did to hurt the other person. And then we both addressed how we could have done things better as an individual. Because once I commit myself to somebody, I'm there in the long haul. And so I told her, I said, even though we weren't talking, even though we were not in fellowship, my love for you never changed. Because I was Pops then, and I'm still Pops today. Once we find that commitment in everything that we do, things will run so much smoother, whether it's your job, whether it's your home, your car, whatever. I had a friend who he was looking at buying a bed set, a bedroom set, like the bed, everything. And we were all out to eat one day, and he said, y'all, I realized that I'm afraid of commitment. He said, that's what's stopping me from buying this bedroom set. I have a fear of being committed to something. And we were laughing about it then, but that's so true. When you make a purchase, whether it's a car, a home, an outfit, whatever that purchase is, that is a commitment that you are with that thing. We made a commitment to this show that we were going to be here for you all. Now, we didn't tell y'all how often this commitment was going to be. We didn't. There's nothing that says meet us every Saturday and from 2 to 3, none of that kind of stuff. But we have a commitment, and we've made a personal commitment within ourselves to do better this year and bringing it to you guys. And I think so far, so good. So good.
And I think it's because we don't have that committed date.
Right.
We're just committed to the
So our commitment is really not a commitment at all. But we are committed to sticking with you guys.
That's true. Just not a date in time. Oh, goodness. Oh. I have to... Okay. So I guess I'll touch on commitment from the problem is me. And let's, I guess, take the problem out. Let's say the solution is me now. Let's come from a more positive standpoint. The solution is me when it comes to committed. I'm committed to bettering myself. I am committed to building my self-esteem. So starting today, I would like for everybody to agree on no longer being the problem, but let's find a solution to bettering you. If you need to forgive yourself, then tonight when you in the shower, cry it out. Look in the mirror in the bathroom once you get out and just be like, hey, whatever your insert's name, I forgive you for this, that, and the other. I no, we don't want to forgive everybody else. We done did that time and time again. But now forgiving yourself. If you want to start going to the gym, go to the gym. Be the solution to whatever the quote unquote problem may be for you. Let's commit to that. Let's start a New Year's resolution now, today. September 6th. Ain't that today's date?
Mm-hmm. My Founders Day. Shout out to Delta Omicron International Music Fraternity. Most of y'all ain't never heard of it before, but it's still our Founder Day.
Bruce throwing up games. Oh!
I'm so weak.
Start looking around. What is going on?
Now, if I heard somebody call out there, I was really going to be like, wait a minute. All right, tell us in the comments. We're going to take time to think about something that we're going to be committed to. Today is the first day of the best days of our life. Tell us something that you want to commit to being a solution from now until.
Hey, Natalie!
Hi, you're late.
Who, me?
No, Natalie.
No. Something that you want to be committed. Here on out. The end of this month is fourth quarter of the year. Just like any sport, you come in, you can win the game in the fourth quarter. So we're winning ourselves back.
Technically in the third, but you know I'm not going to hold that against you.
That's why I said the fourth quarter at the end of this month. We in the third, but the fourth quarter will be October. Because you divided into 3.
I've been on here but didn't comment, sir. So then the problem is you.
It's you. So say it with the problem is me.
Right. How you just gonna walk up in somebody's house and not speak?
Look, but throw up the part about the game.
Right. Been sitting here in silence. Just rude.
Oh, boy.
But what is something you all can be a solution to in your lives?
In your own life.
In your own life. Not your baby daddy, not your baby mama, not your side piece.
Not your kids.
Okay, Natalie said listening, it's a problem.
Is that the problem? Is that her commitment, though?
Hey, Sarisa. So you've been in here, too. Just silent.
But is that her commitment to herself?
Is that what you're saying? Going to be a better listener?
I don't know what my commitment.
She says, I'm asking.
Is listening a problem?
If you want to be a better listener.
I think she's talking about not commenting. Because when you said you've been in here this whole time.
No, listening is not a problem, but we would like to acknowledge those of you who are online with us. Like, we are friendly. We want to speak to you.
We like to
especially
interact.
when it's time for the giveaways, because we got one coming up real soon.
That's true.
And so it's going to be too late to say, oh, I was on here.
Right.
You didn't say nothing.
Right.
What if we were doing a drawing and every person that spoke to us was going to be who was in for the drawing? Mm-hmm. And if you didn't speak, oh, yes, Roy. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
all
what
right.
she meant.
Okay. Sarita said, I just got on here, bro. Well, we'll excuse you, Sarita, but you're still late. I mean, you're still late. We've been on live now for 52 minutes, 53, right at 53. But we thank you all for everybody that's tuning in. There's 9 of you all on here. So let's just do this really quickly. I got some papers and pencils and stuff somewhere around here. If you were on the live, tell us what city you are from. Tell us what city you are from. If you
North
are watching.
Carolina, come on and raise up. Maria said not to let what others think or say affect how I feel about me. That's a good one.
That is a good one.
That is a good one. And believe it or not, you are not alone. That's a good one.
You are not alone. I'm here with you. Maria's in Chicago. All right. We got
Mom is
Maria.
in Brookside.
Next door.
Brittany's in it all day. Graysville, Alabama. Wait, G in time. What did you say? G in time.
That may be what they call it.
Oh, okay.
All right. Brittany.
D said Besmer. Nice to meet you, Brittany.
Yeah.
Don't want her to think I was being disrespectful. I apologize.
D is in Besmer.
Natalie is in
12
Besmer.
cities.
Natalie, I didn't know you was that close to me.
Sarita. Birmingham chocolate. I'm gonna put Kingston by Sarita. Sarita, it's Kingston.
Patrice is Adamsville.
Natalie Bessemer.
That wasn't she in Bessemer for real?
Patrice and Adamsville.
That wasn't she closer to me than that.
We got 11 people on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They heard giveaway.
7. All right, who else? There's only 7 people and 11 people born and reared. But
hold on, let's make sure that we got everybody. Start. So you got Chicago,
Maria,
Brookside,
my mama, Brittany
is Graysville,
D, Saritha, Natalie, Patrice. All right. If you're watching, please tell us where you are so we can add you into this. All right.
Where you from? Where you
now, when we call out the prize, don't come back talking about some.
I'm in Hoover. 280.
Monique
all right.
Says
Chicago. I'm gonna come up there one day. I keep saying that, y'all. I'm gonna come one day.
Oh, Misha was on earlier. She must be gone. That was another one about Chicago. I said we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Still one person missing. Oh. Us. We number 9.
Wait, I'm not watching though.
We watching
it
on
counts
this.
you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well, they go 10.
So somebody else just came in. Please
Where are you from? Ooh, I done did something.
Hello, 10th. You're the 10th caller. You're not the winner, but you're the 10th caller.
We got 11 9, so we missing 2. Where are you watching from? If you do not mind us asking.
You want to be included in this. We got
Hey, Natasha.
Hey, Natasha. That's one of my church members.
I feel like I remember her from last time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting better at remembering, y'all.
All right, I'm going to count to 15. That should be long enough. I mean, we both just drunk at the same time. Oh, my mom said Rebecca Austin is on. Hey, Miss Rebecca.
How is she?
Because, you know, they can see who watching with them.
Okay. Natasha said Birmingham.
All right. So when I do this drawing, y'all going to be mad. Roy got something to give away, too.
Whoop, whoop.
All right, so to everybody that's just joining us, we're still talking about the problem is me. Thank you so much for sharing, Natasha. So we asked you all a question. What can you all be a solution to? As far as the problem, how are you going to be a solution? So my solution is that, I was finna give myself a date, but then the Holy Ghost said no.
I thought you was like choking or something.
I was finna say.
Thank you, Natalie.
Thank you, Natalie. I was finna say this week, but.
I wonder what I gotta find one then.
So, before my next trip, before my next vacation,
okay,
I am going to reach out to the person that I have not forgiven in my family.
Are they gonna be going? Are they gonna be in that? Where your next? Oh, okay.
You know where I'm going.
I mean, I didn't know if they was gonna be there. I mean,
well,
not with
I don't
you,
know.
but
I don't know. But let me tell you a funny story. So I'm not gonna call their names, but I have 2 family members that were not speaking to one another, and they actually end up on a vacation together.
They weren't speaking to each other?
Yeah. And they literally ended up on a vacation together, talking about a God thing that forced them to reconnect. Neither one of them knew they were going out of town, and neither one of them knew that they were about to end up in the same place.
That's awesome.
And they were on a cruise ship, so you couldn't escape.
Couldn't go nowhere?
You couldn't go nowhere.
We glad that they reconciled and we ain't in the sea trying to find anybody.
All right, so the person that I have not forgiven and that I'm currently not speaking to, I'm going to reach out to them before this month is over with. Before my next, that's next week. It is not. September just came in.
Oh boy, what is
right? Maria said only God can do a thing like that. Wow, that's awesome. That's something. All right. Patrice said moving past the fear that has prevented me from doing what I want to do. And I would have never believed that because I've always thought you were courageous and have always done what you want to do.
I'm with you on that one. I think I like that one.
Sorry, y'all. My phone was telling me it was time to clock out.
Somebody was agreeing with you. Natasha said, wow, that's awesome. I need to do the same.
Let's refill our chips.
I'm good. I'm good on chips. I like the one. I like the
it wasn't that much left.
I guess I ain't good. Let me get one more. I like what Patrice. She got me over here stuttering. If I say that one more time. I'm with that one.
I think I started walking in that more. It hasn't been a fear for me. The fear was, I guess, not doing certain things to please family.
My fear was, I mean, we want to be real. It was benefits. I need insurance right here. I ain't giving too much information. But yeah, I do believe that I am starting to walk a little in my calling. I think runway has always been a thing for me. And so me actually hosting my first one-way class to help women build their confidence, I think I'm so weak. I think that's a big because you know how when you're good at something and people always complimenting you, you might as well like teach other people that. That's something I want to do. Like once I get older, I want to have like a mentee who I can leave like all my knowledge to if my kids decide to take a different route. And so just seeing
that is another good show.
Oh,
allowing your kids to take another route.
Yeah. Get off my face. Anyway,
I'm just
I think good. I'm so weak.
That's why some of the children are jacked up now. They living out purposes that their parents put on them.
That is true,
and not their own purpose.
That is very true.
Ooh,
that is true.
Help God today.
But I feel like my calling has been to help women build themselves back up after any trauma. And I think one of the main reasons to do that is your walk. Your walk is your first and last impression. The way you walk into a building, the way you leave out of a building, that's the first and last impression. Like, I've seen people watch me walk across the parking lot, and when I get inside the store, they be like, dang, you be walking. And I be like, well, I was just
one of my assistant principals is this parent every day. He pulls up, right when she pulls up, he must got that thing timed. And he literally sits there blocking my traffic in the morning now. To watch her walk across the street.
And walking, it builds a certain level of confidence. Once your head is held high, your back is straight, whether it's a runway walk, whether it's just you walking with confidence, I think that's my passion now. So I like what Patricia said, moving past the fear.
Well, who's going to do it for the men?
I don't know how to teach y'all how to walk. I mean, I can get a model, but then that's going to go back to this right here, and we don't want book 3. We don't want book 3.
But no, I'm seriously saying because I see all of these women. Sorry, somebody called me. I'm finna share this so they know I'm on live. But I see a lot of women's seminars and this and that, but who builds up the mans? And yes, I said mans.
Well, y'all gotta find somebody. Somebody gotta step up and do it.
Don't look at me.
Somebody gotta step up and do it.
I knew you were gonna look straight over here.
I think somebody has to step up and do it. But even with, I think even with some women empowerments, I think there's sometimes an ulterior motive.
Yeah.
I think there's sometimes an ulterior motive, so that's why mine, registration class is October 2nd from 11 to 1, Mimosas, Music, and Fun. If you don't drink, I'll post Sprite in there. But, I don't know. It's one of those things that just irks me. Like, I see so many, and I used to be that woman. Like, I was the model that was overexposed. And when I got down to the root of it, it was because of the attention. But then I noticed that I got more attention when I walked than I did when I did have, the proper attire on. And so just realizing that, I think I was joking one day about doing a class, and women was like, yeah, I'll come to it. But then after I started it, even after you made the flyer and it says runway class, I put in my captions, no, this is a confidence building class, because your walk, ask any man, your walk can be a conversation starter. If you're looking for a husband, your walk can be a conversation starter. They may joke with you, but that starts a conversation, because they're like, girl, you know how to walk.
Our heads be all the way over here, and we walking in this direction. Because we see you coming this way, and we want our head to already be in the direction that you're going. It's the walk.
It's the walk.
So we walk by faith and not by sight. I got faith that while I'm looking over here, you're going to cross this direct. Woo! Woo! I felt that thing. Ooh, yes, God.
Oh, boy. Y'all, you are hilarious.
Y'all, I only get like this. If y'all could have heard what I told a girl walking in the Target yesterday.
Your mom said, Rebecca, that's good. Literally by Faith membership.
I enjoyed this time of talking. Y'all really helped me to deal with different situations. Hey, that's
what we
just
here
give
for.
God praise
Yes.
for that.
Transparency.
My mom said I just posted that.
What about you watching a girl in Target?
No. No, you know what I said to you at Target.
oh yeah.
Queso dip. Y'all want to hear that story?
No.
Nope, you cannot.
Some stuff you just gotta be in person for. Oh, when we get up there, once we're there, we're gonna do. We have to go on tour, and stuff that we say at the show we can't say online. No recording.
God,
no
you're gonna have to
phone.
open that door. We're gonna do a show at the start on coming real soon, cause whoo-wee.
Oh boy. But you confidence is one thing.
I had a lot of confidence in what I told her yesterday.
I'm so weak. We were talking about love languages too. And I think that's another thing that helps with low self-esteem.
Mm-hmm.
And although over my years of having low self-esteem, my walk is what helped me.
Rose, where are you watching from? We don't want to leave you out of the drawing. Thank you for tuning in, Rose, to the H&R Talk.
Thank you. So, I guess I can't plug it in. If you do want to come to my runway confidence class, it is going to be October 2nd, which is a Saturday, from 11 to 1, and it's in Birmingham, Alabama. I will have mimosas. If you don't drink, I'll have Sprite and orange juice. Make a little concoction. Rose at home.
I know what it is.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I thought you were being funny. And I would love to have you there.
Do they need heels?
I would prefer you to have heels, but if you're not a heels person, baby, we'll work with what you got. Because if you ain't gonna be walking in heels, I ain't gonna teach you how to walk in
Find me
heels.
some church flats.
I'm so weak. And the
I'm coming to the
information
class.
is on my page, or you can just inbox me and I'll send you whatever information you
I'm
need.
coming to the class because I want to see the walk.
And you can't, no. men can't come.
Now, you just got to give them a lot of confidence because I'm sitting there with a sign that say 10.
No. And I'm probably not even going to record because we're building confidence. First, we got to build
I'm
confidence.
going to give them a whole lot of confidence.
Well, you better be giving everybody a 10. You can't get nobody less than a 10 because that's going to lower the confidence.
Well, okay. On one card, I'm going to have a 10, and on the other card, I'm going to have my number.
Something real good, you get the number. You're horrible. You're horrible.
Call me.
Is that what she calling from?
Scotty, that's nickname for Roscato, Moscato.
Oh.
When you say mimosas.
Oh, okay. Wait. I'm just going to have mimosas. And Sprite for those that don't drink.
If you get the 10... 205.
Oh, and spaces are limited because I won't.
I'm trying to tell the models my numbers.
I'm so weak. Oh, weak. Spaces are limited because I want everybody to work on their confidence in the safety of themselves.
Well, hey, Micah. Welcome.
What is that? Hey, Micah. Nice to see you, episode 3 of season 2.
Right.
Whatever. Men won't be there.
You gonna need help setting up.
That's what the only man that'll be there is the owner. He can set up his
You gonna
own
need a
thing.
DJ. What they gonna walk to? In silence?
Apple Music. Anyway, in all seriousness, I do have a class October 2nd from 11 to 1. If you are interested, just inbox me. Check out my page.
Meet us there.
And I would love to have you.
We would love to have you.
So weak. I'm weak. If I could get enough people in Chicago, I would come to Chicago and do it.
Hell, I still can't come.
Well, they might feel.
I thought you was about to be like, well, if I get enough people from Chicago, you could come.
No, I mean, you probably could go to Chicago class because they'll feel comfortable with you there. Because they don't
The
know
ones
me.
here.
They don't know you.
They don't know me.
You gonna make me get cussed out by your girlfriend because I'm feeding this foolishness. I apologize. I just can't help it.
Help me, Lord.
Feeding this foolishness.
Oh, Jesus.
Make sure I have been gay afterward.
Oh Lord, Jesus be offended.
What was we doing? Everybody watching, if you have not dropped your location of where you are watching from, drop it because we're doing drawings. As in gift drawings.
So Micah, tell us where you're watching from.
Right, Micah. Clearly in the bed. Where's the bed? Why am I so aggressive? Rose said, be ham.
All right, we got your Rose.
Monique said, you a whole miss.
Monique, when she watched this show, just know, pray for me.
Bruce would not be there. No, he won't. I'm not even gonna do y'all like that.
But you just told the women's. Mm-hmm. It's something that happens to a man when he sees y'all walk.
Right, but we have to perfect their walk.
It'll be perfected by the time class over. How long y'all there from 10 to 2?
11 to 1.
That too.
We have to perfect their walk so once they get out, when they walk out of there, Benita says she's in Center Point.
Good. I had to look up because I just buried my choir member named Benita. So when you said Benita said she watching from Center Point, I about to say, now wait a minute now. Hold on. Woo.
Thank you, Mom. She postponing her housework and dinner to support y'all in the Papa H&R. Let's get this drawing on.
What Benita said, Center Point.
And Rose said, be ham.
Okay. I'm weak. Now she rushing us. You can cook and watch at the same time.
Yes, they have to perfect their walk before they get. By the time they leave out of there, they're gonna be walking across
I'm gonna be their biggest inspiration.
They gonna walk across that parking lot like it ain't nothing.
They gonna walk to my car like it's ain't.
They gonna be in the grocery store walking.
Let me stop playing for a minute.
They gonna be in the grocery store just getting it.
But ladies, have I not given y'all confidence on this show? I done gave y'all a whole confidence boost.
But they
all right,
went
Nisha's
walking.
in Chicago. I read what I'm gonna put this in. The pickle bag.
They
Oh.
So they can see you ain't cheating fold.
Oh shoot! Somebody's name just went on the ground.
You gotta fold.
What?
So you gonna fold them one by one.
Wait, that's a chip. Let me get whoever name dropped.
So y'all know we are not cheating.
Oh Lord, help me.
Fabian said, thank you for H&R Talk. Thank you, Fabian,
You
for
are
tuning
welcome.
in.
Oh, we gotta put Fabian's name in there.
Where he calling from? I mean, where he watching from?
Yes, man.
Wait, you didn't do him for real? Oh.
I don't think he was on when we did it. Blessed Jesus. Did you figure out how you giving away your thing yet?
I said, be town. That's where I'm from too, y'all. What? Oh, we just putting the name.
Mm-hmm. And the winner is...
Close your eyes. Okay, put your hand in.
Now, I got my eyes closed. You supposed to help me out now.
That look like one. Dun, 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 dun.
And the winner is...
Naughty.
Monique from Chicago.
Woo!
Congratulations, Monique.
What did Monique win?
Monique won $25.
All right, Monique, 25.
$25.
Hallelujah.
All right, how you want to give away your book?
Well, I guess I'll do mine this way too.
All right.
So I am giving away my reboots. Make sure ain't nobody. It ain't nobody. This is my second book that I came out with. It is called Under Construction: The Evolution, and it takes you on a journey of a situation I was in, pretty much how I lost myself and how I came back to be with myself. But it's not just for me. It's for any woman, man, or whatever, because at the end of each chapter, you get to journal with me on a particular incident that maybe you're trying to go through, and we go through healing together. So it's a book of healing, and this is it. Excuse the graphics, but I'm trying, as you see, she's preparing herself. She's not taking herself apart. Anyway, that's mine, and I will personally sign it and mail it off to you, all of it.
All right.
I'm trying to get.
That's 2.
I want this one
Okay.
right here. Okay. And the winner is
Fabian.
From Bessemer.
All
This
right.
is for you.
So Fabian, inbox me your address,
and we will
can
send
get
it
to you. All right.
What else? We just got quiet. That's all. After all of that.
Congratulations to all of our winners.
But yes, congratulations. But for those who are interested in purchasing a copy, if you would just inbox me, I can send you the link, or you can go to underconstruction.com and you can get it from Amazon. If you want me to personally send it to you, you just inbox me. I would have to order some more in, and that way I can give you a autographed copy. But congratulations on our winners. Thank you guys, everybody, for tuning in. Xanthia said, hey, did I pronounce your name right? I hope so.
Pastor Xanthia?
Xanthia? Turner?
Yes.
Hey, Pastor.
Pastor Z.
Pastor Z. I like that. Z.
Yeah, I was trying to find my autographed copy of your book.
Oh, I'm sitting there like,
so
what?
that I can show the people my copy of it.
What
What I've done, but I think
we're going to
I
delete
moved.
Fabian.
Oh. All right. So hey everybody, hey. We thank you all for tuning in. We have done, how long we been on? 1 hour and 16 minutes. Now the sun won't come out.
Right.
The sun wants to come out now, but we love you all. We thank you all for being faithful supporters and tuners. We thank you to our Chicago family that's growing each week. Make sure, again, we don't know when we're coming.
We don't.
We just know we're committed to you all. And remember, the problem was me.
Uh-huh.
But now we're going to... That's what... Wait, hold on. We can't go nowhere. Because y'all didn't do your homework.
What was their homework?
They were supposed to tell us what they was working on.
Oh, yeah.
Only 2 people shared what they wanted to change.
What saying you're welcome for? Being a faithful listener. Season 2, episode 3.
What are you guys going to work on? What solutions? She said, now y'all can come help me do housework. Oh, I'm getting so
I think my mama calling.
Lord, is that you?
I think my mama calling.
Pam said, I just woke up and missed it. Oh.
There must be an approval, sunshine.
Hey, go ahead, Misha. She said her last name. Y'all, shout out to Misha. She is a newlywed.
Oh, I didn't get it. Woo!
So she is going to be changing that last name next year. We can't wait.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to be up in that wedding like, woo. Brittany said, I'm working on being more organized because at this point I have no choice. Yeah, because Brittany was on the last time. She was the school teacher. We congratulated her. Remember, we had 2
for being
Natalie,
a new one?
Natalie and Brittany were both the new school teachers.
Okay, all right. I do remember that. 4:30,
Natasha
22.
said, I am working on letting go of the past hurt. April 30th, 2022. All right. We going to be ready for you. Rose said, I'm going to work on my belly. Me too, Rose. Because I'm over here looking like I'm about 6 months.
Natalie working on being more patient. You stupid.
Maria. Oh, yes. Look at them school teachers talking about being more organized.
And thank y'all.
Thank y'all.
Thank the school teachers.
Oh,
y'all
yes.
are amazing. Especially
right
doing
now.
this.
Ooh,
thank you. If don't nobody else tell you thank you on behalf of your students, your
thank
co-workers, your principals, all them. We thank you.
I'm on the Sunshine Committee at my school, so...
What's the Sunshine Committee?
So, we're the committee that... It's like a club. You pay into us. But when you deal with grief, like of immediate family members, we have support for you. We do cookouts, barbecues, luncheons. So this Wednesday...
Co-workers.
For the co-workers.
Oh, okay.
So this Wednesday, we're serving breakfast at my school on behalf of the Sunshine Committee. They're getting Chick-fil-A biscuits, sausage, chicken, with some fruit cups and some little juice.
Sarita, is that how you pronounce it?
Sarita. She said, I'm working on making sure my twin don't come out alive. Pam said the sick and shut in and bereaved. Thank you to all school teachers. I appreciate it. Thank you, Natasha.
Yes.
Amen. And thank God for all teachers across the country.
Baby.
That's right, Maria. It's tough right now.
Y'all are the heroes today.
It is tough.
Y'all in the nurses and doctors.
We thank you to all the medical professionals as well.
Putting y'all life out there.
On the line. Thank you to every restaurant worker.
Because without y'all, we would be hungry.
I would be hungry. You hear me?
Grocery store workers. Thank you for stocking up every night.
Gas station workers. Yes. Thank you.
For stay on the road.
I sure do. If it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be up and down this dangerous highway.
You wouldn't be going nowhere.
I wouldn't be going nowhere if it wasn't for y'all. Y'all are the real MVPs.
Oh, Jesus, help me.
Pam said I would take all of my leave if I was a teacher.
that ain't gonna give you but nothing but a week, ain't it? You don't even get a whole month. But at least they let y'all, work 9 off 1. Is it work 9 off 1?
Work 9 off 1.
I think that's a good idea. But that's year round, though, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, never mind. I need my summer.
I mean, we'll still have somewhat of a summer, but it won't just
throughout
be
the
long.
year.
No, we'll still have a summer.
Oh.
It just won't be as long as it normally is.
Oh, okay. They really want us to know that Miss Jolly is watching.
You're right. They done told us about 12 times that you watch.
That you watching.
Who else we need to thank? Who else been putting their life on the line during this?
The people in the warehouse. Because they in all the warehouses, Dollar General, all of them.
Oh,
because
yeah.
they got to stock the stuff.
I was going to say, because Crispitos, they didn't discontinue them because don't nobody want to come work at the warehouse to make Crispitos. So now the children can't see the blessing of them fried crispy Crispitos with that nacho cheese spread across the top of it. That thing used to bless my life. Oh, yes. Pray for Miss Blackman and the loss of her daughter. We love you, Miss Blackman. Reaching out to the Blackman family and all those that were connected to Adrian and the loss of her daughter. Yeah, so much going on. Shout out to all of you. Not shout out, but we're praying for all of the bereaved families right now in this season. To Pastor Andrea Gates, who tunes in and has been with us a couple of times, to her and the loss of her husband. And just so many others. During the season, yes, praying peace, be still. Y'all continue to pray, continue to wash your hands, continue to sanitize, get vaccinated, get the shot if you ain't got a shot. And if you got the shot, then go ahead and get you a shot. Shots on Royal.
I got you. At the runway class. At the runway class, I got you. I'm so weak. At the runway class, I got you. Bring your vaccination card.
We got you at the runway class. She keep trying to leave me out. She gonna call me. She gonna need my service.
I'm weak.
And I'm gonna call her and say, I thought
you said, okay, I had to take a phone call. Did I win?
No, Fabian and Monique won. Well, y'all, we finna get ready to shut this thing down.
We are, and again, thank you guys. Fabian, I did see you, but I thought that was my ex texting you. I almost walked out this building. I saw your message. Fabian said, thanks. We appreciate H&R Talk or something along those lines.
Because I got 4 chapters to read for school, and they're not going to read themselves.
And I'm finna go watch Clickbait, because clearly I'm behind.
Why would you say that? I got my mind ready to start this homework.
You got 14 chapters to read.
14?
What you said?
4.
No.
And I had 14 to read, baby. I was finna withdraw from this class now.
I'm losing that. It's time for me to go eat real food.
And wait, is it 4:30?
Almost.
Ain't that about the devil?
We gotta wait till 4:30 to eat?
That's what time Sumo opened up.
Oh.
We should have made this live at 5.
Do your homework.
I am. I'm going to study at the mimosas.
Study their walks.
Oh, yeah. Somebody got to tell them if they're doing it right or not.
Jesus.
You can't see everybody. You're not omnipresent. You can't see everybody at the same time.
If you are just tuning in, I'm having a confidence building class October 2nd from 11 to 1.
We are having a confidence building
and it's
class.
helping women to walk in heels.
We are helping women to walk in heels.
Or to walk in general.
And walk in general.
And he want to confidence for females.
You need a judge.
Well, they don't need no judge learning. It's a 10. Call me. 10.
10s across the board.
Oh, boy.
That's right, Pam. I'm going to study to show myself approved. Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
A workman that be not be ashamed.
Help me, Natalie. Help me. What? It's a 10. It's a 10. Where did y'all? Oh my goodness! To know we've been friends this long, y'all. We go. They weak. They weak. We gonna be in show, y'all. We gonna do a tour one day. Oh my goodness, because this is only gets funnier. Erica said hello.
Hey,
how are you doing? I love you so very much, Bruce Henderson. You got a dog compliment name. What's a good treat to take my students on tomorrow?
Krispy Kreme.
Barbecue.
Yeah, leftover.
From today.
Hey, go to Walmart, get them Little Debbie cakes. Them is cheap.
They still laughing.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, boy, that boy put up there one and there 0. We like the pastor, boy. We can't never close when we say we
10s
close.
across the board.
Across the board.
10s across. Hey, call me.
Bruce would not be there. He will not. I don't know, but we really gonna have to do a male's class. I won't be doing it because I don't know how to walk like a man, but...
You ain't got to do a male class to teach us how to walk. Just let us be at this mimosas class.
Because the men, y'all have a certain walk. Like, y'all got a certain swag.
It'll come from watching y'all walk. Watching y'all will change our whole demeanor.
So that means y'all got to put on y'all Nike slides.
We got to put on Nike slides. When I didn't change, I got Adidas now. I got the Adidas slides.
Man, what is up with y'all with slides? Yeah. Nike slides and Adidas. Like, what's when y'all put on them slides? Like, what is really up?
That boosts our low self-esteem.
Oh boy! Okay,
yeah, that's why I say the Little Debbie cakes. Any of the Little Debbie cakes are already individually wrapped.
Or you can just individually.
But yeah, these slides they give us a whole confidence booster. I can't say this coming on the live, so I'm gonna write it down.
Yeah, you would think. Wait, the slides?
Yeah.
How is that?
Could you be relaxed? Rebecca, I have to commend you. You're a dedicated friend. Most people think we live so far out, but you tried this distance to do the live. Yeah,
yes, ma'am. But if you would
she calls this Africa.
Yes. If you heard the conversation earlier, I said, let me get up now because I got to make it to Africa.
She beat me here.
You do.
Sarita said it's comfort.
Or I call it Memphis.
Wearing house shoes.
Or I call it Memphis.
So,
but that's because Bruce has definitely been a friend to me. Bruce has definitely been a friend to me, even in like the past. What was like a month ago? Not even a month ago. I think like a couple weeks ago.
Right.
But so, thanks, Mom.
You should have brought Royal Bugs to the show.
I should have. He'll up here next time.
When we was talking about a special guest.
He'll up here next time.
I can only imagine what you wrote. Natalie, you know me.
Oh boy, same thing with ladies wearing house shoes. Is it the same?
Not with what I wrote.
It's in comparison to them ladies wearing them heels.
Oh yeah.
So we go on a date, your man need to wear his slides and
all
you
I'm
wear
gonna
your
say
heels.
is great sweatpants season.
Wait, so that means it's legging season too.
Praise the Lord. We just came out of sundress season. Oh yeah, because
that wasn't good. I
heard. I saw some leggings this morning at the Cracker Barrel.
They said sundress season wasn't that good.
That was from the back.
Oh, Jesus.
That wasn't the front, that was the back.
They said sundress season wasn't that good.
I didn't really see many sundresses this year. Maybe y'all afraid of Corona?
I didn't.
That's right, Erica. I'm your friend, too.
I'm so weak. I just gotta sit and think about what you wrote. I'm just staring at the camera. Anyway, we are just so thankful for you guys.
We done thanked y'all 100 times.
We have. I can't wear heels right now because of my weight and ankle. Baby, bring your flats. We can work with whatever. We just trying to get there. We're trying to just boost their confidence, get their walk down pat. You can kill in flats too. You can kill in sneakers.
Ooh.
Men like naturalness. It's something about a ball cap. When you throw on a ball cap, they don't want that caked up all the time. Not all the time.
I will call you at the drop of a hat and say, what you doing? And you'll say, laying down, and I say, I'm on my way.
Right. You ain't got time to get caked up.
Pam said, as I close number 4.
Maria said, not for everybody to wear.
It's your length.
What? Sundress?
Sundresses and tights.
Or them sweatpants. Everybody can't wear sweatpants.
Who can't?
It just be pointless. Put on you some jeans.
No point.
Just...
If y'all can see what's going on right now.
Somebody gonna catch it, Natalie or Brittany, because they been catching everything.
Help, Lord. But y'all right here with us. That's the kicker.
That's why we love
And we done got 2 more.
We love you.
Now,
I don't like that. Y'all like that?
We need to do a whole show on dress code. That needs to be our next show.
Okay.
Dress code 101.
I don't like that.
I don't like
when women wear bonnets out.
Yeah, I thought this lady had wore a bonnet out.
It was her hair.
Yeah. She had a headband and her weave was just pulled to the back. I said, I know this lady didn't wear no bonnet to church. But it was her hair.
Oh, goodness.
bad.
Bonnets to me is a no-no.
What did Monique say? I missed it.
Or she could be talking about Monique, the comedian. She had a show on bonnets.
Oh.
I
Marissa, and you know that. I don't like them bonnets.
Just throw on a hat. You don't know who you could run into.
Just throw a wig on.
That too, but they probably had a bonnet on because they don't want to mess up their curls.
Oh, she said no.
See, I knew. But I mean, just throw on the hat, throw some. You don't know who you gonna run into.
Your whole future husband.
And he not gonna approach you with that. If he approach you with a bonnet on, he just might not be the one. And
I hear you. I'm married. That might not be the husband you're supposed to be with.
She take a horrible shit.
Why you around here comfortable? Talking about I got the man of my dreams. You don't know what the Lord can send for you. Your benefits could be on the way.
She said stop, bro.
I'm just saying. But hey, this sun is giving me a whole confidence boost because my teeth is like. Y'all see this smile right now?
They bright and pearly.
Hallelujah.
But yeah, I think we do need to do one on
I saw it. Thank you so much.
On
dress code 101. What to wear, what not to wear. Mm-hmm. You should do a show, a fashion show with that.
With what to wear, what not to wear?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll note that. But I mean, how would it? I don't know. That sounds like a good idea, but we'll see.
And we can turn it into a comedy thing. Like, ladies, if you gonna leave the house, don't come out looking, and then you get examples just walking out.
And we do men too.
Right.
That sound it right there.
And then we'll do a segment just for Brittany with the gray sweatpants.
And I got, never mind.
You got to
I got the models for you. I'm ready. They gonna have on the sweatpants and the slides.
Can I wear mine?
You the host. We gotta be presentable. We can dress according to the thing. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Women wearing a bonnet out the door is not acceptable in public, so maybe someone would catch on. I don't think they catching on. They gonna do what they want.
They gonna do what they want to do.
Because it's women empowerment. I mean, I'm with that though, but I think you gotta be presentable
Empower
all
your
the
hair
time.
to get done.
But sometimes I think their hair do be done. They just be they want it to relax that night when they go out.
And then send somebody else to the store.
It's almost like wearing. I don't like seeing people in pajamas out in public. I just feel like you just rolled out the.
Be comfortable in mine. Shoot.
I feel like you just rolled out the bed and just was like, I'm here.
Because I guarantee you, nobody knows that the pants that I wear some days are actual pajama pants.
Well, that's different. But when you coming
and
out and you
never knew these was pajama pants.
I didn't. But if you
See?
come out and they Mickey Mouse,
I
and
dress
stuff
these
on
things good.
Then
Now, you know something. You know what?
He keep writing me no.
Keep talking to the people.
But you know, you come out and you got Mickey Mouse and stuff on there. That's just not. I don't know. I do believe that there's.
Pam said it ain't nothing watch.
I do believe like a person does not have to take you as you are. If you come out in public looking a mess, I don't have to wife you up or hubby you up. This
So I approve.
Don't come out in no pajamas. That is just not acceptable. Just be acceptable and presentable all the time. You don't know, you might be signing the next contract for some.
Right. You could be out in public somewhere and not know that the person in front of you in the Walmart checkout line could be the person that you're about to interview with in 2 weeks.
Right.
And how they gonna remember you walking out with rollers in your head and you sagging. We see your Fruit of the Loom underwear with Mickey Mouse all over there.
With your mismatched socks on.
Right. With your mismatched socks. That's why I just stopped wearing socks. That way I ain't got to worry with they matching that. Because I only wear dress socks anyway. I even wear them with casual clothes. And them navy blue and them blacks be tripping me up sometimes. And when I walk out the house and see that I got on navy blue one side and black on the other side, I just make sure my pants is pulled down real low.
But we're not downing anybody. We're just making a joke.
If you wear mismatched socks, you be the best mismatched sock person that you can be with that one little light blue sock and that one pink sock. Why girls do that? Y'all have that one little light blue sock and that one little pink sock like y'all going to a gender reveal.
I don't wear mismatched.
Speaking of gender reveal, we gotta go get that cookie.
I had to take bugs with me. Like I had a boy. I had a boy.
Y'all, so we went, if I leave my house, I'm clean and my hair is combed, you may get rushed to the hospital. That's right. That's why they always tell you make sure you have on a clean pair of underwear.
I think you should just be presentable at all times.
Y'all, we went to Great American Cookies early in the pandemic. And we walked in there and they had just started their gender reveal cookies. And so we having this whole conversation as if we getting ready for a gender reveal. And the lady just believed us.
She did. She really did. And then we looked up and saw that sign. Because at first we were just picking the ones that had the icing on there. Then when we looked up, that thing was up there.
Maria said, and nobody wants to see all that coming. But these are some issues that truly need to be talked about. They might need to be our next show for real. Dress code 101.
Because don't nobody have the... People really ain't got to take you... Oh, if he don't like me like this, then he don't like me. No, he looking for somebody who he can be thankful that's his wife. Or she looking for somebody that can be thankful that's her husband.
Why is it that they always have to accept us the way we are, but we can't accept nobody else for how they are?
Right. I don't know. That's why you come out looking at the house like a man. I don't know. Because I look at a man from the bottom to the top. Shoes wise. For those just...
That's why my Nike slides was looking a little dusty, so I had to go get some new ones.
Because if you expect me to be on my P's and Q's at all times, then I expect you to be on your P's and Q's at all times.
And I only wear my Nike slides when my feet are done. You will not catch me out here slipping.
And then as a woman, you have to be a representation of, like, if you have a daughter. Do you want your daughter walking out of the house like that? And then if a dude approach you when you got a bunny on and you looking busted anyway, do you really want him? Do you really want somebody who approach you looking busted? Because he probably busted. He probably busted too. If you accept me like this and you ain't making me be on my A game, then how are you going to run? Well, how you going to be the head of my household?
If he approaches you in that manner, he ain't looking for no wife.
Right.
He looking for that nighttime action.
Right, because that's what you look like.
That's what you look like.
That nighttime action.
You look like that nighttime action.
Unfortunately.
The Holy Spirit helped me clean that up because I was sure finna write something else on this paper. Y'all, if y'all can see this paper that I'm writing on.
Man.
I got a whole box of them over there on the piano, right?
Oh, boy.
Where the piano at? On which side? It's on this side. There's a box of them on the piano. Y'all can't see the piano. Oh, there it is. The box is right there.
Pam said yes because he knows she get food stamps.
But you know what? Right now in this pandemic, I might need to find me somebody in the mind.
But yeah, I mean, coming from a woman's standpoint, if a man approached me and I'm in my bunny with pajama pants and stuff on, that man ain't approaching me because I look like wifey material.
That's why I had to change it. Hey, LaMonica!
That man is not dead. He is not approaching me because I look like wifey material.
He approaching you because he has a need. And you look like you... He had a problem. See, we can always circle this thing back to our topic. He has a problem. And the way you coming out your house, you look like you can solve it.
Yes.
That problem that he had, he just couldn't seem to solve. But he turned it over.
He did that.
He turned you over.
And then you gonna be, the problem was me.
Right.
In a few months.
I don't know why I just keep getting approached by these low down men who just don't take me serious. Because you don't take yourself serious coming out the house. Looking like who did it and why. Our numbers going up. We might need to do this show for real. I'm just saying, come to y'all. I teach at the school system. Mamas, please put on a good bra before you come up here to the school. Want to sit and talk to me about your child and your breasts is sitting up here with no bra on, and then wonder why I can't complete my sentence. I am a man. Damn it. I just had to let that one go. Shoot.
Oh, Jesus.
I can't concentrate. And parents, check your children's book bags, too. Because one girl had on a whole sweater and some pants when she got out. Get down like pancakes. My son thought you were bougie at our wild concert. I said, she's down to earth. It's all about the perception.
Really? Who was your son?
Jeremiah. I'll show you pictures.
Was he sitting by me?
Amen.
Was he sitting around me?
He was sitting in the middle section.
Oh,
But what was I saying? This children. So this one girl came out of the truck with a sweater on and some jeans. That's what she got out the car with. No, soon as the daddy drove off, that sweater and them jeans turned into a short skirt and a halter top. I said, oh, the deception.
The deception. Baby, is he a single parent?
I don't know.
Because girls easily get over on their dad if they're single parents. Or if mom is like always busy.
I'm be checking mine like a hawk. I'm checking book bags, purses, and I always talk about you.
Right. Look.
Sorry, y'all. My phone said we're on 20%. So I guess that is the official benediction.
Well, we got it till the 18.
Well, unless I find my charger, I'm throw it on over here. Because you know I got them long chargers. She said, I just love this show and you're truly bringing education on this show. We try, Maria. We really try.
Do. Natalie, tell your son I promise I'm not bougie. I just unfortunately look like that.
At least my hair don't look bad. Wow.
It don't. And you was concerned about that too.
I was. And I do look like I had a spider just sitting right there. But we love y'all so much.
We do.
I think it's time to go for real now.
Thank y'all for tuning in and putting up with our silliness.
Right. You know, we always start off strong and serious, but then we got to bring a little happiness and comedy. Remember, okay, so what time is it? So this show needs to start after 4 o'clock because that's when that good lighting comes.
That's true.
After 4 o'clock from now on. He was being holy in church. Looking forward to seeing you real soon. Yes, you just have to stay tuned. We don't know when we're going to do these lives.
Or we can ask them when is a good time for them to tune in. You know, you kind of get stuff from your audience to see when is a good time.
When do y'all want to see us? Now, we normally come on the weekends. It just so happened to be today was a holiday.
It was.
A holy day.
Hallelujah.
Where we get paid time and a half.
And we won't be able to do weekends now because it's football season. And we got to compete with Alabama and
Y'all don't
Auburn.
watch football. Y'all don't
They do watch it. These some Alabama and Auburn fans, probably. Pam said she retired. That's why I'm trying to get there.
At 30.
That's in 4 months. Oh, I turn 30 next year.
She said in the evening at work. So he said another off day. See? The monk said, no, we don't.
Oh, well. I was trying to help. So when would y'all like to see us? We don't want to come on too early, too late. We just want to, appease the audience.
Because this is your show.
It is, for real.
You are our audience.
See, she said wrong time.
I can't say them words. War Eagle.
Well, that's where I graduated from, but as you see, I'm a Gator fan. But the education was free, so I went with it.
The monk said in the evening.
In the evenings. So around 4:15, 4:30-ish.
That's your afternoon. Evening then come to 6.
Well, we ain't gonna have no lighting at 6.
So it's 4 o'clock. Ooh, Natalie, you so disrespectful. Ooh, you so disrespectful. As long as my notification let me see anything for me, okay? No, it's not too early. So 4 o'clock. So.
Well, I can't always promise that though, because I work for U.S. Steel.
On the weekend?
Oh, okay. I didn't know we were talking about weekend. I thought we were talking about
4 o'clock. I'm just getting off my job.
So we just said 6.
But she talking about doing the weekday because by that time she off.
Oh, okay.
But if the weekend, we'll say 4 on the weekends whenever we can
Pop up.
Because it's literally what we do.
Literally. It's not going to be...
Yeah,
because I think when we did it that Tuesday, it was around 6 because we went at 8 first.
There we go.
So,
Erica said she want to see us every day.
Baby, if this was our 9 to 5, I promise you would.
No, why would it?
If we can make a killing.
Tuesday?
You took me to get something to eat.
After we,
After you got off.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So we really didn't go live to see because we got something to eat, and then I got my little bell, and then we got the cookies.
And we got put out the mall.
We did that. Yeah, because they closed at 6.
They closed at 7. They closed at 7.
There we go. See? It was 6 during the week. Wait, okay.
You still
Weekend
in school,
is good
Bruce? Yeah, so I'm still in school at Jacksonville. This is my last year.
Woo! So get ready to yell in May.
Get ready to yell in May.
Get them
Especially after
vocal
these
cords
classes I'm taking right now. These classes I'm taking is taking me through there. You hear me? Through there. Amen. But again, we're closing for the 10th time.
That's true.
We love you all. And we thank you all so much. And we look forward to seeing you real soon. The next show is Dress Code 101.
Mm-hmm.
So we can't do it on your school day. Yeah, the days I don't go to school, I got choir rehearsal. Y'all, speaking, well, should I say that on the live? Mm-hmm. I'm going to have an exciting announcement for you all the next time we do the live. I'm not going to say it too soon because a lot of people still don't know about it just yet. So I need the people who do know about it. At 18, I hate the end and the numbers just went back up.
I know. It's like you got to keep going.
Thank you. That will work if you come on the weekend, but you said the right thing through them. But I want to know who the 19 people is because I'm only seeing the same names of the people. If you're just now tuning in with us or you left and came back, please tell us hello. You never know what God can bless you with.
Never know.
You never know. And watch the numbers go down. You want some Oreos?
No, I was going to... This was what he was going to bless them with.
Not my Oreos.
This is what he was going to
Hey, Tiffany!
Tiffany! I don't think I
That's not the one. No. I'm going to say that's not the one you asked me about.
No.
Seeing the numbers went, I knew it. Works every time. It works every time.
Every time.
The Saints don't want you to know that they watch you.
Uh-huh.
Because you ask them to identify themselves and them numbers go blue.
Uh-huh. They don't be
That's
wanting
okay. You
to
ain't
know
got to be
that
afraid
they
to let your friends know that you support me.
You don't. You don't.
them, say, hey, I need to cook my pork chops.
And I need to
How
come
we
visit
stopping
at
them?
that point. She love watching. You need to sit
Sit
the
phone up on the stove. She said, when I just got on here. But we just told them, don't try to pull the stuff off the fire while it's burning. That phone be done dropped down and she had a fried cell phone with a side of pork chops.
Oh, boy.
What if I didn't have these chapters to read? I would drive to Sumo. Because y'all, no shame over here. I'm eating my leftovers from yesterday. Y'all, does anybody, okay, let me say this. I love you, Tiffany. Ain't no shame in my game. The Bible says you have not because you ask not.
Mm-hmm.
Would anybody like to be a blessing to my ministry? I want some fried rice and noodles from Sumo. My sister was going to pick it up for me on her way over here, but they was closed. They didn't open up to 4:30 as we've gotten ready to close. But I got to read these 4 chapters of homework. Do you think DoorDash would deliver that all the way out here?
Man, they laugh in your face. Uber Eats might, but DoorDash gonna laugh in your face.
So if somebody wants to be a blessing and
all right, Natalie, be safe on this road.
If anybody wants to be a blessing to the ministry of bringing me some fried rice and noodles from Sumo, they don't want to have the noodles. That's why I asked for Sumo. I wouldn't be picky, and I would say sticks because they're right there in Fultondale. I'm sure they can delivery over here. But it's the noodles. That combination of noodles and rice. For the Chinese people, that's like us coloreds when we eat candy yams and macaroni. And it's that type of combination thing going on. And I've been craving it for some weeks now. I mean, I really have. And I had to ask somebody today if they was pregnant because I was craving it. I love you too, Erica. Thank you.
She's finna just laughing. Alright, guys, for real, at this point. We love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Congratulations to our winners today, Monique and Fabian. Fabian, your book will be in the mail as soon as tomorrow. And yeah, thank y'all. Love y'all. H&R Talk next time. Just be ready to turn your notifications on. Because we gonna pop up.
Never know when.
We never know when.
We try to give you a flower a flower.
A flyer.
We try to give you a flyer before we actually go live. So you just got to be tuned into my page.
And have your notifications on.
All right. Well, we love y'all.
Kisses.
Peace. All right. So you're going to hit the finish.